It's that time again. It is Tug Time. Thank you guys very much for joining us, as always. And if this is your first time, there's a whole bunch of them. Go back and watch them all. It's binge-worthy, in my opinion, which doesn't really mean much. Today, we are playing with a fryer, and you might say, wait, we already did fryer not too long ago. Yes, but in this case, this is going to be the FilterQuick 80-pound electric fryer, and the thing's a beast. It's awesome, so come check it out, guys. All right, here she is. This is the Frymaster electric 80-pound FilterQuick fryer. Kind of neat looking, right? It's got a TV down there. You think, oh, where's the TV? What are we watching on there? Is that like Seinfeld on there? No. It's touchscreen. It's just born digital. So cross well-built brands from Convotherm to Frymaster to Delfield to Mary Chef to fill in the blank other ones. We have a very common looking controller. So if you use one piece, you should be able to use all the pieces. There's other videos like that on Tug Time. You need to go find that on our YouTube page. Think about it. Just think about it if you have time. You know, I don't know. Wait, my voice. Okay, sorry. So fryers, they fry, right? We're gonna go ahead and fry. I'm gonna grab some fries. Here's one basket. I'm gonna put that in. We'll put another basket in. And we'll put another basket in. All right, so it's saying remove. We're gonna go ahead and remove it. Tell it to stop yelling at me. We've all seen fries before. Look at those. Those are glorious, fantastic fries. I'm gonna let it drain for a second, and then we're gonna do a filtration, because this isn't called a filter slowly. This isn't called a languid afternoon having my Mai Tais on the beach. No, it's FilterQuick. So we're saying it's time to filter. We're gonna come here. It's gonna say push button top off. No, I don't need to do that. That's not where I'd hit, right? Sorry. Now it's time to filter. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna hit that. We're gonna do a quick filter. There's other filters like disposed oil at the end of its life. There's a clean filter, which is a longer one. So quick filter now. Start filtration. Yes. Now it's gonna be draining. You'll see how quickly, what it did is it turned off the elements, because you don't want the elements running dry. And it very quickly is going to drain down. These are the elements. All right? Once that is up, you can see how crazy easy it would be to clean this. Right now what it's doing is putting in more oil. That's the polishing step, where it's kind of pulling out all of that. And then it's going to tell us, hey, alert, if you're doing anything near that drain, which is the front here, it's going to close, and they would obviously, if you had your finger in there, that would be bad. Chop it or something. Now it's just going to fill back up. I'm going to go ahead and put this back down in. The reason why you would want to use an electric fryer is it is very quick and energy efficient. Of the energy that's going to it, because it's submerged into the oil, it's going to transfer almost all of that energy to that oil. So you're not having to blow as much up the flue like you normally would with a gas fryer. So the unit is going through. We already had paper, we had the powder, and I'll show you guys that down in the bottom. So I already had that set and ready, but we'll show it to you. It's going to show us a countdown. It is going to be sensing that. So if it's something where it is not going quick enough, it's going to sense that it's not going quick enough. There's multiple sensors within this unit. Can't see the other ones now that are down there, but there's one right there. Another one within that there. As it's filling, we will be done within easily 5 minutes, right? From the start of hitting that button to when it's done filling and going back up. Once it gets to a certain point and it knows that those elements are covered, it's actually going to go ahead and start reheating again, so that it's not just sitting there waiting until it's completely full. And we'll see that. That's actually what this green line is right here. I don't know if you can see those green lines. That's telling us, hey, that heating element's on. It is reheating. So while we are not full yet, it is already reheating. So that when we get back up, if it is low, if it took a long time as you're doing something else, you got distracted, it'll tell you it's too low, don't use it, that needs to preheat. Otherwise, it's just going to give you the normal, hey, we're ready to go again. Filtration, filter as many times as you can during the day. That's not going to affect your usage, right? So if this was a double vat, I could be filtering this one and have the other one live and going and have no problem. But the more you can filter, the better it's going to be. The longer your oil is going to last. Oil is one of the most expensive things within all of this. Go ahead and filter that up and save it. So we're getting towards the end here. We're seeing some bubbles coming up. That's what we're seeing there. That's air as it's trying to pull out as much as possible of the oil that went down to that. So as we're finishing here, we're showing you the electric. We have this in both the Dean style, the tube. We have it in the Frymaster style, so the open pot. And if you need to have any information about that, we've got a lot, so come and ask us. But now that it's done, you can actually see that green is off and we are up and going. So we're within, it's 343 is what it's at for a set point of 350. It's within that range that's acceptable for how much it's off. We could go right back to frying. So within that time of 5 minutes, it really is almost done, or is very quick and easy. So on this FilterQuick, you're probably used to seeing, if you've used any of the Frymaster filters in the past, there's a nice big red handle that drops everything down. There's a yellow handle to turn the pump back on. Within this, I already have the paper and whatnot down in there and the powder, but this is the main screen that if you missed anything while skimming, it will still get it for you. Filtration will save you money in a lot of it in the long run. So that's the difference of not wanting to buy a $1,000, $900 throwaway fryer and a more expensive fryer is the filtration. Thanks guys, really appreciate it.